Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Renegade Wrestling. I am the Renegade Wrestling, J.J. Williams.
And I haven't stopped drinking since yesterday. True story. That's why I'm wearing the same shirt.
That's right, he
Passed out after I taped After the Bell.
I had to poke him with a stick,
True story.
wake him up, be like, hey, fuckface, need you to do the Battleground preview, because you work for them too. Get your fucking ass up.
I woke up so late, it's dark outside again.
That's right. That's how long he was passed out, true story.
24 hours.
So anyways,
Good time, Tater.
we are here today on my show.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to get to do a little bit of talking, unlike, Dad's last week.
Which dad's the 1000th one? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So
Yeah.
we're going to preview Battleground Pro Wrestling Red, White, and Bruised this Saturday at American Legion Post 716 3252 Foresta Street in Los Alamitos, California. And we've got a stacked card, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's really only 6 announced matches.
Keyword announced.
But you've got one that's essentially 3, and you've got 2 that are destined to be long.
Yes, but we're not going to start with those. We're going to work our way up.
That's right. Long as my buzz. Okay, there we go. Very good.
In the Rain Warrior division, Levi Shapiro will be taking on Perry Von Vicious and Johnny Plinko.
So are we going to call Levi's match throwaway again? Are we going to get in trouble again?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I'll make
I've
sure.
done learned my lesson.
Because Mikey and him sure tore it down last month. So
Yes, they did. I done learned my lesson. I done pissed the Jew off once. Piss him off again, I might end up circumcised.
I'm supposed to. Don't you know better by now after 7 years to not piss off a Jew? Seriously,
Just
what's
saying.
wrong with you?
TMI.
So, anywho, Levi Shapiro versus Perry Von Vicious versus Johnny Plinko. 3 NorCal regulars coming down to SoCal. Levi's been a regular with Battleground for a minute. Perry Von Vicious made his return last month. And Johnny Plinko returned also unannounced.
Yes, it was very cool to see him against Alexis. That was cool.
Keep in mind, as we talk about these matches, we have no clue how these are going to go.
Yeah, again.
We don't know who's going to win or lose. We're actually going to do predictions and thoughts like we do for the pay-per-views.
Yes, because we walk in and get the run sheet with the rest of everybody. So.
I see Johnny Plinko picking up the victory.
The fact that he got the momentum against the Derevkos, although essentially this is their show.
This is true
So
also.
the Derevkos
there
may
could
have
be hashtag
shenanigans. Thank you. Involving the Derevkos. But
Hashtag the Revcos go down and we send them back to Mother Russia.
as long as
Hashtag
ever.
that boy is fucking drunk, ignore him.
Seriously. He's more drunk than me. I've been drinking since yesterday. He woke up hungover and went to work in trouble.
Right. And had to deal with the mouse.
That's right. Dude, can you imagine the big giant mouse that comes at you when you're drunk? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's get back to what we're supposed to be talking about.
Oh, that's right. We're doing a show.
I think Johnny Plinko is
Have a
going to
drink,
get it.
Jack. Have a
In
drink.
his 2 appearances in Battleground, he has been victorious.
Yes. I'm gonna say that the momentum of Plinko will be derailed by the Derevkos in some way,
Sure.
and that Mr. Von Vicious will regain his momentum because I don't think I've seen him really do anything. Levi's been around for a minute. He's there every show. He does his thing.
Right, primarily in the tag team division.
Yeah,
with
Plinko-
Circumsexy.
Plinko has a target on his back now, messing the Derevkos like he did at Legion of the Hall of Doom. So I'm going to go with the guy that really doesn't have a mark on him yet, and that's Perry Von Vicious.
Okay.
Although his manager's resemblance to Mortimer Plumtree makes me cringe with terror. And through the
Mortimer
magic,
Plumtree. There's a name from the past. AJ Styles' old manager.
that's right. And through the magic of television and internet, the beer that I just finished off is somehow replenished.
That's
Y'all
right.
figure that out.
Next on the agenda, Nick Madrid versus Tito Escondido.
Hashtag babyface shenanigans.
Hashtag holy fuck Batman.
This is true.
Tito is the red hot babyface of the company. I don't expect anything less than for him to get the W over Nick.
Okay.
Bums me a little bit because Nick's my boy.
Yes.
But, Tito has been on quite the roll there in the company.
Sorry,
Very
that was
true.
not I did not expect that one.
You need to comment on it anyway. Damn it.
Comment box is right here. What do you think about? How would you rank Jade's burps on 1 through 10?
That's right.
You know.
Hashtag bodily functions of cripple. Worldwide.
It's like, do you rate it at Rocky 3 for her, which was the drizzling shits, or do you rate it at 12 rounds, which she actually loved?
That's right.
Or do you rate it at Demolition Man, which is like -500 because she had to see Stallone's nutsack?
Or Princess Bride, which have you done the show yet?
Yes, we did.
Okay, there you go. All right, erase. Okay.
So what do you think, Tito and Nick?
I hate to have to agree with you on that, but I don't remember Tito actually facing Rico for the championship yet since we've been around.
He has not for the world title, but if memory serves me correctly, Tito took the Maximum title.
He did. This is very
The
true.
now defunct Maximum title,
which retired
Rico.
retired with the man Robbie Phoenix. So
and now that Rico's got the world championship, or
actually,
the one that we have on loan,
yeah, we had the heavyweight championship at the moment.
I wouldn't
yeah.
be surprised to see Tito throw his face around it again.
With Rico, with the champions both being given the night off. All champions, including the Commandos are out. Jaeger's out, and
I wonder if that's
Rico's-
why we don't have a West Coast title match announced yet, because all the champions have the night off.
Well, they're trying
even
to get...
even though they're technically not a Battleground championship.
Well, I think that the Derevcos being in charge with Daniel E. Ramirez, excuse me, wanted to have this be a contenders showcase.
Okay.
So I think that, which is why they've booked themselves in the main event at the end of the day, which we'll get to. Or one of the main events. I think that Tito, like you said, is going to be the one who comes out over Nick Madrid. Because again, Nick's not established. He's established in Battleground because of who he is from the NWA and things like that. Mach 1 and everything. But I think that Tito is the more established in Battleground, and he has that victory over Rico in the back of his mind. And I bet he's more hungry to go, you know what? I beat him for that championship. I can beat him for this one.
There you go. The battle for the Ramirez Cup.
Oh boy.
A battle royal with we don't know how many men for the Ramirez Cup, which essentially Battleground treated like a Money in the Bank briefcase. The winner of the cup was able to cash it in for a title shot at their choosing. Rico Dynamite won it last year, eliminating Joey Ryan, who both men started at number 1 and 2.
Well, if you recall, they ended in a tie. A la Lex Luger and Ric Flair. Jesus Christ, I'm drunk.
Bret Hart.
Lex Luger and Bret Hart, and then they had a rematch. They had the follow-up match the following month to determine Rico's win at the Cup, and then at the end of the night, out he came when Rick Luxury had taken out Mikey, and sure enough, after a couple of shows with the other belts, that one showed up with Rico. The Ramirez Cup is always a wild card because you never know how many guys are going to be in there, you never know who's going to be in there, and you never know what they're going to throw at you. And the Ramirez Cup is 1-0 for this Money in the Bank status. Money in the Bank is now, however many it is. So I've lost count at this point. It's been some Money in the Bank friggin' matches, but for the winner of this is guaranteed a shot at any championship they want, not just the heavyweight, but they can get a shot at Jaeger, they can take a partner and get a shot at the Commandos. Yeah. I don't know if it applies to the West Coast Championship. We'll have to talk about that on Saturday. If it does, the West Coast's pretty prestigious too. And it's very hard to call something like this because we don't know who's going to be in it. So I think that once we find out who's in it, maybe
I'm going to say that the favorite will win the title.
Yes, and I'm saying right now, once we get a list of participants, before we find out who's going to win it,
we will tweet.
We will tweet who we think. Yes. And then there's this mess.
The Pussycat Challenge 6-man gauntlet match for a BPW contract. 6 men currently not on the Battleground roster are being given a shot by the Derevcos for a contract with the company.
Now
I think we know one of the competitors.
Quiet, drunk staff boy.
Diesel will not be involved.
And if we do know, I don't know if they're supposed to know.
Yeah. So cállate, por favor.
Cállate before I take more. Actually, never mind. I already took your beer. Never mind. All right.
Just for the record, I know habla español.
We know that.
But we all know cállate.
That's right.
Because we had Spanish teachers in high school.
So
Crazy
the
old
Pussycat Challenge should be very interesting. Once again, once we find out who will be involved, we will tweet who we think is going to win that prestigious match for a contract with the company.
So be looking on Twitter Saturday afternoon about
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock our time. So evening.
At Jeff Meacham D18, at ROWJJ Williams.
Thank you for reminding me of my drunken state. Jeff Meacham D18.
Not ATB.
Not ATB, because ATB is my show, yes, but I do have more than one show on this channel.
That's right.
So I figured I'd just channel it.
You have at least
D18.
3 on a good week.
Yeah, 3 in a good week. Well, yeah.
4 on the bad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This show Mike and I do is, we're not talking about you.
Actually, I kind of was.
Oh!
See? Call me.
I kid.
For nothing.
Ringside Insanity is a good show for me to poop on.
It's just Stat Boy's Bell.
Pussycat voodoo.
I kid, no. Then we have
D18 drunk worldwide. All right, there we go.
Then we have the Brothers Terevko versus the Working Dead, the New Age Punisher B-Boy and Chris Cadillac.
Yes. Now, the backstory on this is the fact that the Russians consider themselves the true number one contenders, even though they haven't earned that status whatsoever. And that's why they got involved in the Working
Not a
Dead.
tasty beverage for this one.
So fool you. The Working Dead's match against the Commandos at Legion Hall of Doom. So now B-Boy and Cadillac are like, hey, you cost me the belts. And the Russians are like, hey, there are belts. And JJ's like, hey, I'm checking my teeth. And JJ Mike's like, hey, we're getting busy over here. And I'm like, hey, I got an MGD. And we're like, hey, I'm Clever Castagnoli. There you go. Alright, there we go.
Hey! You know, Jade and Statboy have to be getting busy over in the corner because Jade's fucking everybody else on the channel. So,
It's a very true story. It's just true. This is true.
I just sobered up real quick.
Oh.
Here's a beer, Jeff.
It's humorous because it's factually accurate. Shout
out to Bruce, yeah. And let's mention that there while we're in the midst of this. Our homie Bruce is
slated, yes.
to be making his Battleground debut. He will be enjoying his very first Battleground show this Saturday. So if you enjoy Bruce on the Statboy Epics, come out to Battleground, say what's up, talk music with him, because he doesn't talk about wrestling.
If you enjoy the Statboy Epics, period, come up and shake our hand, because we'll shake yours back.
That's right.
Those are some long-ass episodes.
And it'll be a proper handshake. None of these little weak-ass handshakes. It'll be a proper handshake.
So the Young Bucks are not allowed.
Oh!
Okay. Not drunk enough yet. Okay.
The final match.
I love you, Matt and Nick, and you know I love you both. So
the final match we're going to talk about, 2 out of 3
Do we need to make our predictions for the other one?
Working Dead.
Giraffe goes. Go ahead.
Final match we're going to talk about, 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh my goodness.
Mikey O'Shea versus Extreme Loco. This is going to be the barn burner, the move bitch, get out the way match of the night, a la Tyler and Tito last month.
Yes, this
the boy in the cripple will probably be watching from outside on the curb.
Yeah, they'll be on the curb going, what's going on in there?
They'll be waiting for the video footage that'll be posted, 20 minutes later.
Courtesy of D18 Studios.
That's right.
As we see Mikey O'Shea going, whee!
So,
hopefully the referee will go, woo!
2 out of 3
Kevin,
falls.
That one?
My question is this going to be for number 1 contendership?
It should be.
Because if it is, will have huge implications as to who I pick.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to say it like this.
Okay.
And call this wishy-washy if you want.
Okay.
If this is not for number 1 contendership, Extreme Loco is going to win. He's going to just fuck Mikey up.
Okay.
If this is for contendership, Mikey's going to whoop that ass.
Okay. You said I could, so I will. Wishy-washy.
Because we don't know. We don't know the stipulations.
I
It could
know.
all be for contendership.
I know either way. This is going to be the blow-off to this feud. And I think that Mikey, with building his way back toward the championship, whether he wins the Ramirez Cup or not, whether this is a contendership match or not, he's got to have momentum going into...
Momentum?
I said it on purpose to see what you would do.
Is momentum anything like s'mores?
Yes.
Shut up.
S'mores. Mikey needs an extra push toward the BPW Heavyweight Championship, right?
Okay.
So Mikey wins regardless. Mikey wins regardless, and then Mikey, if you're watching, point it to us at the stage and go, you tell your boy Rico that that's mine when he comes back from his little vacation or whatever he's on here.
And then we will send a tweet to @RaunchyRico
Saying, look out.
saying, Mikey is coming for you. Be prepared. Like Scar.
Yeah, be prepared, and if he wants the belt, we're not gonna say no.
Yeah, no.
Because that is what angry Ginger.
Yes.
Angrier than me after another 1.5 of these.
There you go.
There you go.
So, we hope you have enjoyed this shenanigan-laced build-up to Red, White, and Bruised
And
here on Renegade Wrestling.
And if you haven't, blame the good people in the Middle Genuine Draft.
That's right.
It's all their fault.
Tomorrow on Ringside Insanity, Knucklehead.
Yay!
Thursday, Dad's on Wrestling. We'll be doing typical dad shenanigans. Friday, Stat Boy. God only fucking knows what he's going to have in
You never
store.
know with Stat Boy.
And then this weekend, top 10 video games.
Yes, looking
Jade
forward
was
to that.
Jade was unable to come up with a list, so Double Down with Double A, featuring special guest the Renegade Wrestling J.J. Williams
Yes.
doing our 10,
Yes.
and Stat Boys Bell doing their 10 video games.
I promise I'll be sober this time.
We fucking hope so, because Drunk Jeff is amusing in small doses, but
Two days in
then
a
it
row-
gets to the point where
Yeah.
it's just fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, 2 days in the same shirt in a row is never good.
Yeah, and I can smell it from here, like
That's
seriously.
right.
I
That's
can
right.
smell the booze on your breath and the funk from the shirt.
Woohoo.
Like the brat, it's functified.
All right.
So-
With that, we will be out.
Take
My
it
phone
easy.
down.
Take it easy.
No,
Thank
that's,
you.
That's not funny to me. It's funny to you.
Take it easy. Thank you. We'll see you around here on the Casa D18 Studios channel.